Hi, welcome to Adjusting Your Heart. I'm Doc AJ Chua, and we're very happy that you guys can join us on our first year anniversary. This is our first time to go live streaming, so please bear with us, okay? We are not that techy, but we hope that everything would go well. We really can't believe that it has been a year. Okay, let me share my screen first. I'm going to show you our journey for this 1 year. Okay. So later I'll be greeting all of you, but now I'd like to share what transpired in this year. We really thank God for seeing us through. It hasn't been smooth sailing, but we made it. So there are some people that would like to specially thank. Of course, the first one will be Christine Chow. She's that lovely lady in white. She was the one who come up with a channel name because I said that my nickname is AJ, Ate Jeanette, or sometimes people call me Auntie Jeanette. So, and I would hope that through this video, through this channel, as we share tips on mental health and relationships, we can be able to help more people. So in a way, we have to adjust our heart. So she came up with that name, Adjusting Your Heart. So thank you, Christine. And then the one who came up with the logo design, the cute girl, okay, that's Hazel Thomas. Okay, that's the other cute girl on the right side of the screen. You can also check out her IG, Hazel Tomatas. And like there's a cute panda that she drew. You can order from her, okay? She can make it into, let's say, a bag, okay, as stickers. Next, of course, I'd like to thank my husband, Hans. He's my #1 supporter. And you can see you think it's just chill, but actually it takes a lot of work just to set up. Like if you could see the backdrop, it will take him at least an hour just to set it up. Okay, and in the screen you could see an old picture. Okay, an old setup because our house, of course, is not that big, so we have to rearrange the furniture to make it look different. Okay, every series. His my videographer, set designer, and I thank him because he's the one who also invested and he bought the lights, okay, and other stuff that we would need to be able to enhance our videos. And this is another setup. And of course, we listen to your suggestions. Sometimes people would tell us, oh, if you look at our first video, okay, of course, the first video would need a lot of improvement. Like people said, oh, look at the glare on your eyeglasses, or you should wear lipstick because at that first, I think I didn't wear any. They said, I look so pale. So we listen and we hope to improve it, okay, from every video upload. And of course, we got tips from YouTube experts like Sean Cannell, Brian G. Johnson, Nick Nimin. If you look at this setup, this is we took this in our bedroom, okay, where my study table is there. So you can see the elaborate setup. Okay, you think it's very, very nice. It's so clean, but look at look at the backdrop. Wow, it's not that easy. Okay, that is our bed. There's so many stuff. Even the lights should be on top of the bed. So it's not that easy just to set up because space is quite limited. For the first few recording, we use only Hans' cell phone. So we thank especially the Tan brothers for giving us a new camera because they said that they believe that a lot of people needs help regarding mental health and they would want to help so that the quality of our video would be enhanced. So that now we can we always use two Hans' cell phone and then from another angle with better camera. And in case you need employees, you could also contact Hans. He's now working under CCT. Okay, it's in partnership with CCT. It's called Right Jobs. In case you need employees or you need a job, just contact him. And of course, we'd like to greet CCT a happy 30th anniversary. Keep up the good work, especially their boss, Ate Ruth Calianta. And next, of course, I'd like to thank his hard work. That's David Wong. Look at the family picture. That's his side of the family, his dad, his sisters, nephew, nieces, okay? He's the one in green. And of course, special greeting to and congratulations to Jada for being first honorable mention and also garnering second honor in Chinese. And of course, that you could see that video, that's Jordan. her brother, he's also very good. He did a good job of explaining what an ideal graduate from St. Stephen's High School would be like. And of course, his wife, Jacqueline Filipino Wong, is also there. Okay. Thank you very much for the partnership. And we're really blessed because when I challenged him in helping us, I already told him, would you still want to help us in case we won't earn money? And he just said, yes. He said he wants to do it for God. So every week, this is what we do. Okay, after recording, we would give him the PowerPoint, just like this, like what I'm doing now. Okay, this is the PowerPoint. And then it includes the script, the pictures, and the recordings. And he has to piece everything together, just like a jigsaw puzzle. And afterwards, he would send it to us. Okay, Hans and I would have to watch it to double check. And then once it's a go, he's the one in charge of uploading it to YouTube, IG, Facebook. And also now we would like to try TikTok, but we're just starting, okay? And of course, we'd like to thank the anonymous couple who gave David a new laptop, because at that time, his laptop is having some issues. It's already very slow and it has to be repaired several times. So we thank God for providing a new laptop for David. In case you need personalized note cards, gift tags, stickers, just order from him. You can go to FB or IG, get ideas, gifts, and prints, okay? And we publish Chinese and English videos. So I'd like to thank Poshan, my good friend, Poshan D. She's our Chinese language consultant. So after I would translate using Google Translate. So of course you need somebody, an expert, to be able to check it. She'll check it every week and then send it back to me. So thank you, Posh. And would like to especially thank Elder Lydia Chong. Actually, she's the one who suggested that we come up with a Chinese one. Actually, she wanted me to come up with a Mandarin one, but I said that's very difficult because I'm not that fluent in Mandarin. I can speak probably 85%, but it's not that fluent. So, and then that gave us an idea, there are a lot of Amoy speaking or people here in Manila, in the Metro Manila, and also in Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and they would need it. So that's why we started having 2 versions every week, the English and the Chinese. And then we would also want to reach out to the Filipinos. So I'd like to thank Carmela Kajukom Tanseng for helping me with my Tagalog. My Tagalog is not that good. That's why, if you notice, we haven't come up with new videos. Medyo mahirap talaga. Okay? So, like this one, it's maging maligaya, mabuhay nang walang hinanakit. We had to retake so many times, not only the Tagalog, even the Chinese, the English one. So it's really not that easy. But the Tagalog is worse because I'm not very fluent. This is the Be Happy series. Okay, we've recorded this in Chinese, English, and Tagalog. And for this, the next few weeks, I'll be adding on to it. Be Happy series, like be happy, live without envy. Be happy, live without regrets. Be happy, live without jealousy. And be happy, live without despair. And for us to be able to be monetized, we need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Take note that it should all happen in a year or else you won't get monetized. So we thank God that we were able to do it on February 10. And by May 20, I got that Google Sense pin. So which means we're legit, okay? We're now monetized. And I hope I said that if we earn some money, we want to help those with mental health problems. And to give you an update, don't think we're rich. No, okay? Our channel, by God's grace, we have 67,019 views in 1 year. And then, so in case you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We already have 1,820, okay, as of today. And look at the estimated revenue. We haven't received anything from YouTube. Why? You have to reach at least $100 for them to send the money. So now we've only earned $32.95. Okay, so it's not much. But we entered this not to make money, but to help people. So that's okay. And for the Chinese-speaking people, don't worry. After this, I'll do a recording regarding what I shared here, around 10 minutes in Chinese. And we made a total of 108 videos, 52 in English, 52 Amoy, and 4 in Taglish. And I would like to thank some people who made this celebration a special one. I'd like to especially thank my former student, Chiang Kai-shek student, Marilyn Latorre. She sent us, okay, this Jim's recipe together with a note. She wanted to celebrate with us. Thank you. And actually, not only now, from time to time when there's a special occasion, she doesn't forget me. So thank you, Marilyn. And of course, now that is the surprise I received today. Actually, I was supposed to use it, okay? Because there's something wrong with my webcam. Thank God it's working now, perfectly now. But there has been problems for the past 2 months. Sometimes when I do Zoom, I cannot show my video. So anonymous sponsors sent me this MacBook. So thank you very much. Don't worry, I learned how to use it. So the next time we go live, I'll be able to use it. I'm sorry, because in case you don't know, I'm not that techie. I don't know how to use, okay, a laptop without a mouse. I've also never used a Mac product. I've never had an iPad, an iPhone, never. So it's my first time. So we have to, I think, log in like iCloud something, okay? So, but thank you very much for all the anonymous sponsors. And for all the, of course, then next, I'd like to thank these people, okay? For these, you might notice why after every episode, I will be thanking some people. Let's say for this episode, these are the people I've never yet thanked in all my 52 videos. And these are the people who have encouraged us, okay, maybe prayed for us, okay? So, sorry, that's what you did. Okay, I'd like to thank Alfred, Dr. Chia, Alice D, Alvin Magpantay, Annie Chua, Ariel and Annalyn Ting, Cecilia Ong, China and Colleen Wilton, Connie Aganda C, David and Virginia Lewson, Emmy Arsenio Chan, Erlinda Ong, Evangeline Cheng, Grace Shen, Girl, Haley Ching, Heidi Chan Sebastian, Helen Tanko, Henry Lai Sawi Ngura, Irene Kip Cheng, John D. Wang Yong Lee, Crystal C, Leo Maliniana, Lily Huang, Dr. Margaret Lu Fong, Mary Tan Yao, Mary Grace Ang, Nathaniel Gan, Naomi Go, Poyen Poyong Ong, Architect Roddy Balete, Sabina Ngan, Cheryl Painor Pasha, and Susan Tan Feifei. Thank you very much. And lastly, and not the least, but the most important, of course, I'd like to thank all of you for those who have watched, liked, subscribed, shared, and forwarded our videos. Thanks for encouraging me through your messages and for praying for me. This kept me going, especially when there are times I'm too tired to come up with a video. It's really tiring. Okay, it's fun, and I like helping people, but it's not that easy. Okay, or sometimes I'm not inspired. I say, oh, what am I going to talk about? I talk about a lot of things, but it's not easy coming up with the short videos because I have so many things I want to share with you. And of course, special thanks to my MGC, Makati Gospel Church, GEC, Jerusalem Evangelical Church, UECP, United Evangelical Church of the Philippines, YGC, Youth Gospel Center, BSOP, Biblical Seminary of the Philippines, CKSC, Chiang Kai-shek College, SSC, St. Scholasticus College, and DLSU, my De La Salle University friends. Thank you, everybody, for supporting us. And okay, and again, I'm gonna announce, before I start answering some of your questions, I'd like to announce that I'll record an Amoy version of this later, this 10-minute video. Okay, thank you. I'll stop sharing so I can go to you guys. Okay, because I'm not that techy, I want to look at the comments. So, okay, I'm gonna ask, okay, where do I look at the comments? Okay, it's given to me. Thank you, Hans. Okay, thank you very much, Hui Hun Si, to siya di lai kwa. Okay, din bien kwa in, kwa tane tan sige diao ko, kwa e diok sige lan nang 10-minute version. But what hotama so kang how go ing lan nang kong. Thank you also, Dina Haveliana. Thank you very much for joining us. Jeanette Ong, Amarilis Chua, Win Lim. Thank you very much. And in case you have questions, just okay, put it on the comment section below. Or you would like to ask, maybe you said, oh, I want to share. I'd like you to share about this topic. You can also tell us. In case you have some future topics that you want me to discuss, I'm open to suggestions. And also, if you have questions, maybe not your question, but questions in behalf of your friend, feel free to ask us, okay? Thank you also for joining us, George Edward Ang. I know that some of my friends said that they can't make it now, so don't worry. We'll record this, and then we're gonna upload it later, okay? David's gonna help me with that. So while we're waiting for your questions, some of the things that people usually ask me would be this. They say, what do I do when sometimes, like right now, there's a term called languishing. Like you lost your purpose. You're not depressed, but you're kind of down. So what do I do? Okay. So my friends, I know this is a very difficult time for all of us. This is the pandemic. We've been cooped up for more than a year. That's really tough. We all want to go out, okay, without fear of catching the virus, right? So in case you said, oh, I think I've lost my purpose in life. I'm so bored right now. Then I'm just going to challenge you to just do not think too far ahead. Just think one day at a time, 1 week at a time. Like, okay, for today, what is one thing that I can do that would make me happy, that would lift my spirits? So do something like that. And you can check out some of our videos. Like I've talked about the previous video is 5 easy ways to de-stress. Okay. You can do something you like. And then maybe you start thinking, oh, what do I want to do with my life? Don't think that this pandemic is going to last forever. No, it's going to stop anytime soon. And I hope that once it stops, we are ready. Like for instance, you start thinking, oh, once this pandemic stops, I want to go blank. Okay. So you can comment down below, like, where do you want to go? If you ask me, like just this week, I dreamt that together with Hans and my parents, we went to Korea, and then we went even to England. And later I dreamt of my Chiang Kai-shek high school friends. We attended a wedding because these are the things that I really miss, okay, during this pandemic. I'm a very people person. Okay. Also, thank you, Alice T, Beto Alice Ngo, for joining us. Thank you. Auntie Kimle, thank you very much. Okay. Abby, thank you. Abby Go, Maribel Joy, Mama Ed. Okay, I still remember you when I talked at one of Save Ministries event. Olive So, thank you also for joining us. Elmer Felici, Labelia, thank you. And belated happy birthday. It was Felici's birthday yesterday. And of course, an old friend, Sabina Ngan, thank you for joining us. Juliet T, okay, Sister Juliet Tan, thank you very much for helping us promote. Okay, a while ago, I saw in a lot of our Viber groups just promoting it. Thank you very much. Thank you for everything that you've done. And flagging, in case you need to exercise, even though you're not yet a senior, you can join Sister Juliet's Zoom link. Next time, you can check out my previous video on 5 ways to de-stress. The link is there, the poster is there, okay? This is really designed for seniors because it's more of movement, okay? Not too strenuous. It's not like Zumba. Of course, Zumba is good, but if you're young, but many of them are already elderly, 60 above. So it's good to be able to not only exercise, but the most important is they have social life. They talk with each other, they have fun. And of course, BG, really, Roman, thank you. Okay, you want to go to sleep? Okay, that's good. That's one way to de-stress, going to sleep. Okay, thank you also, Jubilee Tan. Thank you very much. Merly T, thank you for joining us. And of course, Lore, okay, Lorene Lim, okay, she's one of my mentees right now. And also, from time to time, when I'm going to talk about something about the millennials, I have to ask millennials like them. So I hope that we would be able to think, okay, to be able to improve our mental health during this time. Because more than our physical health, our mental health affects us a lot. Because if I feel down, let's say I keep on thinking about the negative things of life. Okay, I can't go out. I can't meet my friends. Okay, so you will start to become depressed. Sometimes you get irritated, and then we fight with people at home. So it's not going to be fun. We're already cope up together, so it will be good to have domestic harmony for us to be able to have a more harmonious relationship with one another. So instead of thinking of the negative things, then we think of the things that we can be thankful for. Like, thank God we're still alive. Every day when you wake up, you just say, Lord, thank you that I'm still alive. Thank you that I have a house to live in. Okay, I can eat 3 meals a day. I have friends. I have family. There's so many things to thank God for. So instead of languishing, then we can thrive. Not only survive this pandemic, we not only should survive, we have to thrive. Because my friends, if we survive this and we thrive in this pandemic, I'm going to tell you, in the future, when you meet another And when you encounter another problem, you'll be able to say, oh, I can do it. I was able to survive more than a year of being cooped up at home, or I survived the pandemic. I can survive anything that comes my way. Okay. Okay, thank you, CJ Alvarez, for joining us. And of course, our Tagalog consultant, Carmela Kajukom Tanseng, thank you. And of course, thank you, Rosette, Sister Rosette, for joining us. And my good friend from Young and Living, Shirley too. Congratulations. She won a US trip. Okay, she's very good. And her products are also good. The Thieves essential oil is over there because we moved some of the stuff, but it's on my table because she told me, I usually would have sore throat. So she said I can put on 1 drop of Thieves essential oil on my here, okay, for the lukewarm water, and then I can drink it. And it really, for me, it helps. So I do that every day. So thank you very much, everybody. And I hope that if you're shy, okay, to ask your questions here, that's okay. You can ask it. You can privately message me. Many of you are my personal friends. Message me, or even just in Facebook or in YouTube. Tell me, like, what are some topics that would interest you? What are things that you would want me to share? Okay, I hope to be able to serve you guys, okay, more effectively, especially with the coming year. So just tell me. But for this July, I thought about some mental health topics that I hope would be able to help us overcome the negative feelings that we're having, okay? So thank you also, Jocelyn Chua, for joining us. Let me check I don't know how to check the YouTube, okay, the comments in YouTube. Okay, so maybe in Facebook, okay? It's a good thing they give it to, of course, my good friend Jocelyn Chan, okay? Thank you for joining us. Shropper Son Chunteng, thank you very much. And of course, Tiffany Jade C. And of course, special hi to Wiki, okay? Her son, very lovable. You guys check out his YouTube channel, okay? Wiki has a new, I also talk about him in one of my previous video. So another thing that, let's say this pandemic, think about this. Oh, after this pandemic, what is one place that you'd like to see? Or who are the people that you'd like to meet up with? I miss a lot of my friends, okay? I hope to be able, the people that I've mentioned, whether from MGC, YGC, Jerisim, BSOB, Chiang Kai-shek, Saints Co, I want to meet all of them. Hi, I hope this will be over soon. So let's pray. Let's also pray for, of course, what's happening in Taal right now. Let's pray that it won't escalate, okay? That God will be merciful to the Philippines. And of course, in the time of pandemic, let's continue to give a lending hand, okay? Especially to those who are in need. Like in MGC, like as with other communities or churches, we also started a community pantry. I'll talk more about that in my next video. But let's do what we can to help those who are in need. Thank you, Norvik Cheng. Thank you for always watching together with your parents. Thank you also, Anne-Marie Tan. Thank you for all the well wishes. And I really hope that the things that I've been sharing week after week will be able to help all of you. Okay, so I'm waiting for your question. Anybody would any question? Okay, thank you everybody for your encouragement. I think I've greeted everybody who are here. And of course, I'd also like to thank my family, okay, my parents, my brother Jerry. My brother Jerry was the one who gave me his Zoom ID account, okay, to be able to do this today, because they said to be able to go live stream, we need a paid Zoom account. So he willingly lent it to me. Okay, of course, thanks also to my sister-in-law Ors and my 2 cute nephew, JJ and OJ. And Jackson, my youngest brother. He also, from time to time, when it's already, let's say 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and I'm still working on the YouTube and I need a translator because I don't want to bother Poshan at 1 a.m. Okay, or 12 midnight. I will tell my shorty Jackson, emergency, and he'll reply, okay? So I thank God for all their support. Thank you very much. We have last 5 minutes, so let's see if you guys are have any questions, any suggestions, just feel free to tell me. Okay, thank you, Yeshamik, that's Tess. Thank you for joining tonight. And Actually, I've also thought about, there are some topics that I'd like to talk about would be, let's say, some people said, can you specify, like, what are some of the conflicts that, let's say, couples, like not married couples, like boyfriend and girlfriend fight about, and how would you deal with it? So one time I'm going to talk about that. And of course, let's say conflicts in marriage, and how the most important is how to resolve it. Okay. So we hope to talk about that later. And of course, thank you, partially. And she also joined us, Maria Teresa Lira Ferrer. Thank you very much. Oh, so Lorraine Lim asked, what is the greatest lesson you have learned so far during this pandemic? If you ask me, one of the lessons, okay, that I've learned is to trust God no matter what. And for me to be able to do that, I would remember like how he had helped me in the past. And this is the same God who loved me, who sent his one and only son to die on the cross for me. So I said, Lord, even though I don't understand why you haven't answered our prayers, we've been praying for more than a year that this pandemic will end soon, but he still hasn't answered. And yet I could see his faithfulness, like we're all still alive, right? Like you've seen in one of my videos, like Hans got COVID, but I thank God that he recovered. So trusting God one step at a time. Okay, we can see the future, but there's the same God that we can trust. So thank you, Lorraine, for that question. Okay, thank you also, Connie Spiritu, for joining us. Tina Ong, okay, also one of my good friends. She's one of the people that, of course, I'd like to go out with together with Jennifer Filipino. Okay, we have one group. We have different groups of friends. And Tina is also another group, Sunshine, okay? Thank you also, Winston Irvington, for joining us. Okay, Sister Emily Yap. Okay, Ruby Fuentes, thank you very much. And we have last 3 minutes because I said I want to finish this at 8:30. Any other questions you guys would like to ask? Oh, thank you, Serena. Okay, she's my husband Hans' colleague. Oh, Jade would say, oh, how many days ahead do you record your video? Oh, Wiki, that's Wiki's question. Okay, an aspiring YouTuber. Okay, Wiki, actually, we usually record 1 week before. We publish a video every Friday, but we would record it 1 week before, which is a Friday night. But sometimes, let's say I'm too busy, I wasn't able to prepare. We would record on a Saturday or a Sunday, but it should be several days before because I have to give time for David to be able to edit it because he's also busy. He's a family man, he's working, and take note, he's doing this pro bono, okay? He's not earning anything from this. So all of us are not earning yet, okay? But of course, once we earn, okay, we're gonna share the fruits of our labor. So 1 week before, okay? Felici asked, I thank you also, Fair Jane, for joining us. Fair Jane O. Laogao. Felici said, can you share an interesting story that you made a breakthrough with someone you reached out during the pandemic lockdown? Oh, I thank God that through the YouTube videos, like one time somebody messaged me that said, hey, Ate Jeanette, my video about depression, coping with depression just came in time because she saw a profile pic of her friend and the profile pic is a little suicidal. So she immediately sent my video to that friend. So when I hear things like this, parang, oh, nawawala yung pagod ko. It takes away all my fatigue, the tiredness, knowing that I made the difference. And I was also able to help other people, not only people in the Philippines, but sometimes there are people who has already migrated to another country. Okay, thank you, Felici. Oh, Maria Teresa said, I want to get married even though I'm in a young age. Okay, I have a daughter, my partner and me want to get married. Okay, but they don't have finances. But right now, in terms of finances, it's easier to get married in this time of pandemic because one, people don't expect to be invited, so it can be a smaller wedding. But actually, if finances would be the problem, I've had friends who just married in front of the judge, civil marriage. And then they said they're going to wait until, let's say, 10 years after, during their 10th year anniversary, to have a church wedding. If you ask me, finances should not be a problem, but both of you should be working. It's going to be a problem if one is not that, let's say, that diligent. That's going to be a problem. But if both of you are working, then let's make it a very simple wedding if you guys really want to get married. Okay? Sister Juliet said, oh, good. I'm going to talk about suicide, how to overcome suicide or help those with suicidal tendency. Thank you, Sister Juliet. Okay, what do you look forward to for the second year of Adjusting Your Heart? I hope to be able to come up with more videos, relevant videos to help you guys. So just message me what are some of the topics you want to say, okay? And, oh, do you accept advertisement and shout outs? If you notice that people that I promote, they did not ask me to promote them. These are people that I know, and that's why I promote their products. But I don't deliberately, let's say I don't accept, because I'm not here to earn money. It's to help people. But if the product I believe is good, okay, let's say you have a product that is good that can help people, then you just tell me and I'll consider. But I cannot promise to be able to advertise everybody's products, because this is not the point of the video. If you notice, from time to time when I advertise, it's connected to the topic. Okay, it's connected to, and I suddenly remember, oh, my friend is selling this, so I help them promote. So I don't earn money. I don't get anything from them. It's because I want also to help them. I hope through this channel I can connect people. Let's say some people need something, I can connect you guys to somebody else who can do it. Okay. So I'm also sorry for those who message me and they ask for counseling. Because the reason why I came up with this channel is because to help more people. Which means I cannot counsel everybody who asks for it, but I will do my best. In case I can't accommodate you, I'll refer you to someone who can. And at the same time, maybe you can tell me what are some of the topics I can talk about, so that after listening, you guys can also be helped. Okay, so thank you very much. It's 8:32, so thank you for dropping by. Thank you, Aaron Ong, and also Leing T. Thank you also. And for the rest, and even for those who weren't able to join, but who congratulated us in Facebook, in YouTube, and in my Viber message, thank you, everybody. Thank you for supporting us for 1 year. Okay, bye-bye. See you next week.